Good morning, everyone. Before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick synopsis of what's transpiring. This is going to be an XRP technical analysis only, and then I got to get up to church. I'm running a little behind. But XRP sits at 0.7438 this morning. We're going to look at the chart. We could have a possible correction farther down after a retest here on the broken short-term bull flag. But in my opinion, we're forming a longer-term bull flag if we can do this properly. And it should get us down to about the 673 level if in fact we do correct. It's not guaranteed, and I'll show you how we can avoid the further correction down if we can pull back up here. But I'll show you exactly what needs to transpire. Make sure you hit that like button, as it will greatly help push me through the analytics. And I'll try to get through this in 5 minutes or less. So let's get into the charts. If you get anything out of this and you want to show me support, you can send a YouTube super chat and or join Tom's Army. But other than that, just hit that like button, choose positivity over negativity. If we do this without emotion, our mind will not trick us into the next part of this pattern, and the perception will be created not just by the news, but based on the technical analysis we're acquiring right now. Good morning. 11:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Sunday, July 23rd, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So don't forget to give thanks to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ today. Make sure that you're helping your friends and family. We're a very close community here, and if somebody needs help, you help them, because we use that positivity over negativity. So what we're looking at here is in the 2-hour time frame. I created this formation here, and it looks like we're playing it perfectly. So we did have the drop down from here. On the live, I talked about how we had a 10% drop from up here at around the 77,768 level. We've come down. We came all the way through 716. Now we're having a prototypical consolidation. We look to get rejected at 752 to continue this moving down. It's either going to hit the 673. It could come down to 65 cents. But this uptrend, we've also speculated in the 1 hour, could form the wider part of the bull flag as well if we take the wick down here. Now we know we could come down lower, but we were just not really comfortable with doing that on the live. But I suppose I can show the third layer. You don't really want to come down to the third layer though. I mean, you could. Just a slightly different look on this pattern formation. And it could bring you through the 6.5. But I don't know if we want to come that far down. I really don't, because then you'd have to come through here, and then it makes it very sloppy. But I'm looking firmly right now for that 673. That's the first layer, but if you have like a symmetrical run through, you could have something like that. So what I'd be paying to right now is that 673. If we can get a proper retest down to the 673, that also, this confluency here, it could be a symmetrical. You have the 673 swing low. If it came up here and did a little bit higher touch here, or if it came through the 673. Otherwise, 65 cents could be what's happening here, and then we might be switching this formation up just a tiny bit to bring it farther down. But as of right now, I still think this is the most logical setup. We're either going to come through, break out over here, or like I keep seeing, the 673 looks to be the most reasonable area to come down. And it looks like in the longer time frames, we're setting up some kind of gigantic bull flag here. And that's why I said you could even do this and be like, okay, well, maybe it has to come down a little lower, and this is actually the setup. So that's what we're anticipating. So it could even be like that. And that's the problem. We don't know exactly where it's going to stop. But I'm thinking the 673 or the 65 cent. Now, it could come all the way back down to the broadening wedge at 6133. We don't know. That's why we need to see, are we going to hold a 200 support, 200-day support right here, and form a much bigger bull flag. See, I put this up yesterday for the show, but that's the mid-tier. If we're looking at what I'm thinking, I think it's got to come down here. I think it's going to come down there to the 673, and I think that looks a little better. So that 673 looks like that should be the area of support. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to join Tom's Army or show me support, it's in the video description below. If you're looking to trade XRP or your favorite crypto with no KYC, look in the video description below for Femex. Get all the details there. If we were to break out here, if we could get back on top of this and break out, let's say we get over the 79 cents, 794, and you see us hold and break, which it looks very bearish right now in this formation. Even though there's not a lot of volume, it looks like we need to come out into the 2-hour, 200-day support here down at 673. But let's just say we reverse. Our first resistance is 85 cents. Then we've got 90 cents up here, but ultimately 937 is the pattern double top. And then if you break that, you have a target of $1.10 or $1.13. If you break down out of here, you're looking firmly first at 613, then 585, which is the pattern double top breakout. And then it could get much worse if you were to break down below that. But right now we're within a gigantic bull flag. It looks like that's not even fully formed. We broke the short-term bull flag, and anything short of coming back over 779 or 78 cents, this would reject further. And I'm looking for a rejection, honestly, with this volume portfolio around 75 cents. That could likely push us down the rest of that 10% down to 673. Have a blessed morning, and give thanks to your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.